Hi, everybody. Welcome to Living in 5D. Today is going to be a major, major class. I'm wearing my crown. I am the Queen of Peace. um, so today we are going to be collapsing. I know it's your birthday, sweetheart. Happy birthday. And congratulations. Good birthday present for you. Standing in your power. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Good job. Okay, I'll take this off. I was thinking, I'm gonna start shooting my videos with this. Just have fun, you know. Um, anyways, today what we're gonna be doing is collapsing all the subconscious programming around being a victim and that victimhood, that level 1 energy that I was talking about last time we were on. And then I saw this video with Michael Beckwith that explained the 4 levels, because I did the 4 levels. And then when I got to 5 and 6, I kind of got lost, because really we just need to concentrate on the 4. Victimhood, life just happens to you. You have no control. 2nd level, you manifest. 3rd level, you channel. 4th level, you are everything. I have moved into the 4th level over the last couple months, and it's been kind of lonely because I actually have to go inside and talk to myself, instead of just calling on a master to help me, which was much easier, So when I popped into this level, I was kind of freaked out a bit. Not freaked out because, I felt really calm, but anytime I called on anybody, it's like everything's inside of you. And so having to deal with your own stuff is a process, instead of asking for help and knowing you're creating everything. So what we're going to do today is, and this is going to be a process, you guys, none of this happens like this, but we're going to collapse all the subconscious programming about being a victim and life just happens. And then we're going to move into collapsing all the subconscious programming about now we move from these levels and we move in and out of these levels, but the victimhood thing, I did something really stupid because I wasn't connecting and listening to myself. I was just thinking in my brain and dollars and blah, blah, blah. And I ended up spending $1,800 on a car for my daughter-in-law. And we took it into the shop and the back brakes weren't even connected. And when we had it checked out, it was like $3,000 worth of repairs. And then I thought I could just deal with it through my bank because the guy lied. That didn't work. So here I got this $1,800 car that is not drivable. So I ended up giving it to somebody I know with the list of what's wrong with it, and then $500 worth of trade, so he can come help me do the honey list. And at first I wanted to be a victim and fight for my money. I wanted to take him to court. I wanted to turn him in. I wanted to, you know what I mean? And I just let it all go. It's like, you know what? You did this. You created this. Just let it go. So I did. And it's cool. I got to help this guy out that I know. He's kind of family. One of my only grandson's uncle. So, from the other side, of course. But it was a little bit of a process of just letting it go and not wanting to do all that stuff. What good is that going to do? All the hours and the frustration that I would have to put into that, is that worth that money for me? No. I go back to, when I worked at realtor.com and I filed a lawsuit against them. Took 2 years to settle the lawsuit. It was a lot of work. Yeah, I got 20 grand out of it. But was it worth the frustration and the fighting? No. Nope. So we're not victims. And if we have to take our time fighting something like that, it affects us and our energy. You know, it costs us stuff like that. It's not worth it. So luckily for me, I created that experience to realize that and teach me that. And because we do create everything that happens to us. I mean, you know, and in the last several years, I've just been kind of floating through life and not really creating. And I used to be able to manifest really fast, and it scared me. And so I stopped manifesting things and just went through life, because the last time I manifested a new car, I was upside down in my payments, and I thought the only way out of it, I didn't know how to get out of it, you know, but I wanted a new car because I was getting ready to quit my job. And so I said, I want a new car and I want it now. What are you going to do about it? And I heard total it. And I went, no, I don't want my kids in the car. I don't want to be in the car. I don't want anybody hurt. The next morning, my nephew totaled my car. He wasn't hurt, but it scared the crap out of me. And when people were talking about doing manifestation classes, I said, yeah, let's do it. But I never did it. And I know it was my own fear of my power of manifestation, and do I do it right? So we want to let that go too on you know, what we manifest, and let's let go of all of our subconscious programming around manifesting, so that we can be consciously creative and clear on what we're manifesting. And then level 3, channeling. You know, I was in that for 20 years. And just being able to channel information and talk to masters and stuff. So I was in that, you know, level 3 for many, many years. And then I popped into level 4, and knowing I am channeling myself, I am channeling source. And last Sunday during medical intuitive class, during lunch, I was told, okay, you're going to channel, you know, go get some incense and candle and stuff. So I said, okay. And I did that, and I sat down, and then the Octarian Council came in and taught during the class and brought in codes, and it was really cool. And afterwards I went, well, wait a minute, if I'm at level 4, then why am I channeling the Octarian Council? And it's like, well, because they're a part of you, and you're part of that. And I went, oh, okay. You know, I mean, I'm popping into these different levels and shifting. And, you know I'm a higher being, I get it, but I'm in a human body with the human programming, just like everyone else. And so my job is to help guide you through this as I guide myself through it. As I learn, I teach you what I get. And that's what this class is all about. I think I'm going to switch the name to the class to Conscious Creation through reverse engineering instead of living in 5D. But during these classes, what we're going to continue doing is collapsing all the subconscious programming. Because being awake on the planet means you're not being ran by your subconscious programming. It means being awake, it means being aware, you know. And if you're into hypnosis or anything, you know that 95 to 99% of your life is ran by your subconsciousness programming. And only 1 to 5% of the day you're actually manifesting or consciously manifesting. What kind of power is that? You got to really be consciously aware of what you're manifesting. I'm going to do a class on vision boards and how to make them and stuff, use them. I used to use them. I got what I wanted. And I bought a bunch of magazines and stuff. I'm going to make some to start manifesting again and really creating what I really desire in my life, instead of just floating through life like I've been doing for the last several years. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been enjoying my life like crazy. I mean, I'm so blessed to have the life I have. but we're going to start doing that too. And really being awake is conscious creation. And we have to, it's time to create the world we want to live in, and time to create the lives we want to experience. And they're not going to just happen to us. We have to create them. We have to consciously create what we desire, which means unplugging from all those subconscious programmings so that we can do that. So I'm going to get started here. I'm going to go ahead and stop this so I can share this with other people, and we're going to get into the clearing, and we're just going to go through all the levels, and we're going to collapse all that subconscious programming about victimhood, about being able to create, about channeling and really having your power outside of you, and realizing that all the power is within you. You create the world. You create your life. You create your body. You create your circumstances. You create who's in it, and you create what happens. Chew on that for a month. After you finish cussing me out. No such thing as being a victim.